In the era of sleek smartphones and high-speed internet, it's easy to overlook the humble origin of communication technology. Yet there's a certain charm and nostalgia in tracing back the roots. The story of Citizens Band Radio, or CB radio as it's fondly called, is one such fascinating journey. Picture this. The year is 1945 and the world is just starting to recover from the ravages of the Second World War. The Federal Communications Commission, or FCC in the United States, decides to establish a new public radio service. The Citizens Band Radio. It was a short-range radio communication service that allowed citizens to communicate without needing a license. Little did they know then that this decision would have far-reaching impacts. Initially, CB radio was primarily used by small businesses and truckers. It served as a vital tool for communication before the advent of mobile phones. The first CB radios had 23 channels and were operated on 27 megahertz or 11-meter band. But by the 1970s, the FCC had expanded it to 40 channels. The golden age of CB radio was undoubtedly the 1970s. The energy crisis of 1973 led to nationwide speed limit restrictions in the United States. Truckers began using CB radios to inform each other about speed traps and fuel availability. CB radio became an indispensable tool for everyday communication. The popularity of CB radio wasn't limited to its practical uses. It permeated popular culture as well. The 1970s and 1980s saw a slew of movies and songs featuring CB radio. Remember the iconic film Smokey and the Bandit? The CB radio played a starring role in it, and it was a box office hit. The advent of the 1990s brought about a decline in the usage of CB radio. The rise of mobile phones and the internet meant that people had more efficient ways to communicate. However, CB radio didn't fade into oblivion. It found a niche audience among off-roaders, RV users and radio hobbyists. Even today, it continues to be used in remote areas where cell service is unreliable. In essence, the story of CB radio is a testament to the human spirit of innovation and adaptation. It started as a simple communication tool in the post-war era, became a cultural phenomenon in the 70s and 80s, and has now found a niche audience in the digital age. It's a journey that reminds us of the power of technology and its ability to shape our lives. So, what have we learned? We've traced the origins of CB radio back to 1945, understood its initial usage and the eventual expansion to 40 channels. We've delved into its golden age in the 1970s, when it became an integral part of everyday communication and popular culture. And we've also acknowledged its decline with the rise of mobile phones and the internet, while appreciating its continued relevance in certain circles today. The tale of CB radio serves as a reminder that while technology may evolve and change, the basic human need to communicate and connect remains a constant. It's a story of innovation, adaptation, and resilience. The humble CB radio, in its own unique way, has truly stood the test of time.